Mama. You want to come sit in the chair? Yeah. Okay. Fine, don't. Coming up on today's episode, I'm going to answer a few more of your questions for me in a brand new edition of Ask Me Some Things, featuring items in our house I have to hide from our kids. Plus, for this week's Doomscroll, a fellow NFL wife's take on celebrating touchdowns. The key? Without getting fined. Can't wait to talk about it. After that, I'm going to be joined by, you guessed it, another guest that I have no business speaking to. We have Captain Marvel herself, Academy Award-winning actress Brie Larson. But first, I got to shout out our real one comments of the week. On our last episode, I said I was done with family Halloween costumes after the Little Mermaid fiasco of 2023. This year, we might just have 3 Elsas, to which @Dora Winifred responded, hear me out, ... 6 Elsas. Honestly? I'm so into that. If I could get Ellie to not be Anna, I'd do it in a heartbeat. But I can't have 5 Elsas and 1 Anna. Finn is going to be Anna so that we have 2 and 2. 2 Annas, 2 Elsas. That's the plan, though. Who knows? Next up, I was featured in a behind-the-scenes clip from the other podcast. If you haven't seen it, Queen Emma, the clip, please.
That's my wife calling me. Hello, darling.
Ew.
I meant hello, Kylie.
Darling.
Sorry. Hello, darling.
Yeah.
How things go for you today?
What are you doing for dinner?
Eating some type of animal carcass.
Okay. You must still be on the podcast.
I am.
A couple of the top comments from the real ones and the 92%ers. Someone said, Jason, hello, darling. Kylie, ew, darling, haha, love her. Guys, I don't know how many times I have to say it. Darling, hun, honey, dear, baby, babe. No. And he doesn't call me darling on a regular basis. I want to point that out. That was very out of the ordinary. The other main takeaway from this clip, Kylie is all of us. Someone else just freaking decide on dinner. I thought it was very funny reading these comments because I didn't scroll very far, but I found that the common theme was that everyone is exhausted. Every spouse, anyone in a relationship is exhausted by the question, what's for dinner? What do you want for dinner? I didn't even know. There are so many people. She has decision fatigue. How cool would it be if you asked someone, what do you want to eat? And they looked you straight down the barrel and said, I want a salad from this store. I want a pizza from that place. I want a cheesesteak from you know where. That'd be so cool. Moving on, let's get right into Doomscroll of the week. First up on Doomscroll, Commanders wide receiver Chris Moore's wife, Toria Moore, is showing her husband touchdown dances that will not get him fined. And I love that so much. Queen Emma, the clip, please. It says, showing my husband touchdown celebrations he should have done instead of launching the ball and getting fined. For those of you who don't know, in the NFL, there are so many times that you will get fined. Sorry, NFL, I'm telling all your secrets. One thing you are not allowed to do is launch the ball as a celebration. You're not allowed to do that. I don't think you're allowed to launch anything into the stands specifically. Not allowed. So, as his better half, Toria was just trying to offer up better options to show excitement and celebration that will not require you to have payroll deduct. I do not personally know Toria, but that's a good idea, girl. I love that idea. My husband as an offensive lineman was not coming into scoring opportunities and therefore was not often partaking in touchdown celebrations. Also, he is on record saying that typically when they would make the march down the field, he was tired. So like he's not going to the end zone to celebrate when he still has to get to the sideline before the extra point setup. He's a big man. Big men like to go straight where they're supposed to go and don't make many stops along the way. So he did not have many opportunities to celebrate or create many opportunities for himself to celebrate. But what I did often remind him was that if a fight broke out, that he better keep all 10 of his piggy toes on the outside of that field. Because you want to know another way they pop you? If you so much as step a foot onto that field when you were not previously on that field, while there is a fight happening, even if you went out there to break it up, fined dollars out of your pocket into the NFL's. They don't fuck around with that. They do not fuck around with that. And now, again, I could be misrepresenting this, but this was my understanding. If the rules have changed, cool. But I'm telling you, when Jason was there, that was my pep talk. My pep talk was like, hey, doesn't involve you. You keep your ass where it is. Don't do it. Because as much as I would love to say that Jason would be the one that would hop in there and be the peacekeeper breaking it up, you and I both know. I'm pretty sure he was going and swinging. It's not. No. To be fair, don't come for me, NFL. To be fair, things are put in place, like launching the ball into the stands. I completely understand why that rule was put into place. I get it. I get that you have to keep the peace and fine everybody that wants to hop in on a fight. I get it. Love you, NFL. And last thing on Doomscroll, there's a TikTok trend right now of Gen Zers practicing their best millennial pause. And I feel personally victimized. Queen Emma, the clip, please.
Okay, so I just wanted to... Hi, guys. 6'7"?
Oh. Okay, for those of you who might not understand the concept of a millennial pause, I'm going to give you the best explanation that I can give, which is a very broken understanding of what the millennial pause is, but considering I often do it, apparently, maybe I'm the perfect person to explain this. It is when you start recording a video and you don't immediately start your words. That you sort of take an extra second to think. It might be dead space. It might be an it might be a, so I was thinking. All of these would fall under the realm of millennial pause. Basically, it's an amount of time at the beginning of a video that we are not providing any information, that we have not hurried to the point, which seems rushed. That's the best I've got. That's my understanding. If I'm wrong, fuck me. Can we keep that? I was actually informed by some of my former field hockey players that I am known to millennial pause. So, thanks, girls. Appreciate ya. I'm going to start doing it on purpose, and I'm going to start doing it for an extended amount of time. A very long pause. I feel like Gen Zers having a problem with our pause or our lack of a sense of urgency in how we start our videos is their need for, like, as fast as we can do it. Chill out. Take a deep breath. You don't need us to be speaking like a chipmunk. Chill out. We'll get there. God, haven't you heard of enjoy the journey? Enjoy it. Sit down. If you don't want to stick around, guess what? I'm going to start millennial pausing. First of all, I'm going to start making TikToks again. No, I'm not, but we can pretend. It's going to be the equivalent of like, hey, so when you guys go to get, like, when you're about to get your period, and then the women will start the video that way, and then all of a sudden they pause and they're like, okay, did the guys leave? Is it just the women are left, right? Okay, so here's what we need to talk about. It's going to be one of those, but with a Gen Z pause. Good luck. If you listen to me on 1.5 speed, you might want to bump it to 2 times speed. I listen. I can't even say I listen. I don't listen to myself. If I were to listen to myself, I listen to it. I just started new. I just started another podcast that, if I'm going to listen to a podcast, is the podcast that I would spend my time listening to. Old depths, if you will. I listened to it on 1.2. So you should probably speed me up to like a good 1.5. I mean, that's it for Doomscroll the week. Moving on, a brand new edition of places Kylie has some business being. I have zero business being in most places, but sometimes there are places that, based on my experience or qualifications, I should be there. So I think that my years of playing / coaching field hockey and the fact that I'm from here, doing a field hockey clinic in our area is probably a place I have a little business being. Not a lot, but some. Yep, that's right. This past weekend, I put on my second youth field hockey clinic. My first one was Stick with KC, and this one was right here in Philly. So it was Stick with PHL, or Stick with Philadelphia. We were able to partner with Longstreth, which is a sporting goods store here just outside of Philadelphia. They are the people I've been going to for my entire life for my sports equipment. I was asked to sign field hockey balls, shirts, sticks. This feels ridiculous. It feels silly. I have no business signing a field hockey stick. Don't anybody. At some point, I literally told one of those children, this just decreased the value of your stick. So there's that. A peanut! That was a quick head snap. Did you see that? Oh, hey, girl. Okay, let me feed this child real quick. Mama. You want to come sit in the chair? Yeah. Oh, okay. Fine, don't. You know, she plays in the corner in the kitchen and says, I'm on the podcast. Who do you talk to on Dad's podcast? Uncle Travis. Mom and Dad are... I smoochie kiss Daddy. Alright, you can do the eyebrows real quick for clean and then we'll be all done. Then you're gonna go back. Can you wink? Nice. Nice. That was actually very good. Okay, I love you. Hey, you didn't even look at me when you said it. You gotta look at people you're talking to. Listen, if you want more hockey content, just, stay tuned. Wonder what that means. Okay. Next up, let's get to the segment where I answer real questions from the real ones, otherwise known as Ask Me Some Things, because Ask Me Anything needed boundaries. You crazy MFers. Okay. First question from Brandy Burkhart. Kylie, if a child knocks on your door on Halloween dressed as a Cowboys football player or cheerleader, do you give them candy or tell them to get off your lawn? Here's the deal. If we receive trick-or-treaters, which we do not, hypothetically speaking, I would give every other kid a piece of candy, and then I would march my ass to the kitchen and get a box of raisins and drop that right in that bag. Did I hesitate? Guys, raise your kids right. Okay? I don't know what, that's the best advice I can give you. I'm not going to tell you how to parent your kids, but this is where I draw the line. So apparently I'm going to give them either raisins or nothing. Ooh, maybe like an old avocado. Next Ask Me Some Things question is from Emily R. That's actually exactly how it's written. Ask Me Some Things question. Is there anything you have to hide from the girls, specifically scissors? And which one of the older three would try to cut their hair or their sister's hair first? This is a very easy question. So easy. Things that have to be hidden from my children. Surprisingly enough, not scissors. What I do have to be careful of is any type of writing or drawing utensil. It's everywhere. It's on the couch. It's on the wall. It's on the floor. It's on the table. And guys, this is like, I know there's going to be a population of people that hear this and say, well, that's because you don't, kiss my ass. Kiss my fat ass. I've tried everything. We've sat in timeout. We have had to scrub it up ourselves. We have had to, now they go on lockdown. That's our compromise. To be fair, they are newly 6, 4, and 2. Their reasoning and decision making, not the best, but for some reason, anything that is smooth to go on your human body, head to fucking toe. It is absurd. It's insane. The minute they get a silky crayon, watercolor paint, any paintbrush with even a hint of color left in it, full face paint, a full face of paint. It's bananas. I've had enough. Markers striped like a tiger. Suddenly they're tigers. Ridiculous. I'm out. You know who will be my child that cuts hair? And I know it without a doubt. And I feel like I could millennial pause this and everyone can say it together. Bennett, Llewellyn, Kelce. She is my most mischievous child. Jason and I are in for it. That does it for Ask Me Some Things. Real ones, this is an official call to action. Please send all the Halloween related questions you can think of. I'm going to be joined by a very special guest next week, and we want all the questions. You can also ask about the family, after wax care, being married to me, Japanese maples, Queen Emma. I think I'm making it too obvious who this guest is. Too bad. Comment here on YouTube, on Spotify, or tag us on any social media at NGL with Kylie. We're going to answer a bunch of your questions next week. Coming up, Brie Larson is joining me, but first, Skittles! Real ones, if you're a Type C parent or a Type C person like me and sometimes need reminders for everything on your to-do list, consider this your official reminder to buy that candy for your trick-or-treaters. Yep. I also recommend adding Skittles to your bowl. And if you've already got your Skittles and you're looking for even more Skittles-related fun, you got to check out their new TikTok series. That's just a Doomscroll away, called Ghost Roommate. That's right, Skittles is flipping the script on the whole spooky angle and instead hit us with a 90s style sitcom. Ghost Roommate follows 2 roommates, one human, one ghost, as they navigate life, Halloween, and their love for Skittles. And my favorite part about each episode, it's only 6 seconds long. In my opinion, some of the best internet videos of all time are 6 seconds long. R.I.P. Vine.
Taylor Swift's bond with Jason Kelce's children has quickly become one of the sweetest and most genuine parts of her relationship with the Kelce family. Ever since Taylor began dating Travis Kelce, she's not only captured the hearts of Chiefs fans but also won over Jason and Kylie Kelce's 3 adorable daughters, Wyatt, Elliot, and Little Bennett, and of course, their beloved cousin Finnley, Travis's niece. What's so beautiful about Taylor's connection with the Kelce kids is how natural it feels. From the very beginning, Taylor didn't act like a superstar walking into the room, she acted like family. When she first met Jason and Kylie's girls, she reportedly got right down on the floor with them, chatting, laughing, and singing little tunes. Wyatt, Jason's oldest, instantly adored her and affectionately started calling her Aunt Tay. Taylor's gentle, creative spirit shines when she's around the kids. She's known to bring along fun activities, like coloring books, baking kits, or her guitar for mini sing-alongs. She loves encouraging their imagination and letting them express themselves through art and music, something that's very close to her heart. Elliot, the middle child, is said to love dancing to Taylor's songs, especially Shake It Off, while baby Bennett lights up whenever Taylor's around. Kylie Kelce has even shared that Taylor has a calming, nurturing energy that makes the girls feel safe and loved. She treats them like they're her own nieces, always kind, patient, and present. And then there's little Finnley, Travis's niece. She's become especially close to Taylor. Fans have noticed how Taylor often scoops Finnley up during Chiefs games or family gatherings, cheering beside her in the stands or sharing adorable moments on the sidelines. Finnley reportedly loves when Taylor visits because she always brings something thoughtful, sometimes a small handmade bracelet, other times a book or a plush toy. Taylor's warmth with Finnley is incredibly touching, especially since Finnley looks up to her like a real-life princess. Together, Taylor and Finnley have been spotted singing, laughing, and even twinning in Chiefs colors, showing just how much Taylor has embraced being part of both the Kelce and Mahomes family circles. What makes Taylor's relationship with Jason's family so special is how real it is. There's no performance, no spotlight, just genuine love and connection. She's become more than Travis's girlfriend, she's become Aunt Taylor, a role she fills with heart, humility, and joy. Watching Taylor bond with Jason's daughters and Finnley has been a heartwarming reminder that family isn't just about who you're related to, it's about who shows up with love. If you enjoyed this beautiful story about Taylor's growing bond with the Kelce kids, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more heartwarming updates on Taylor and Travis.